Hi! Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Irene or Renix. I hope you've had a good week. 2 videos in a row. I mean, who's this? Who is she? Today's video is about accepting and not fighting. Just accept, don't fight. The reason I'm making this video is because I realized in order for you to grow past certain things or excel beyond them, you need to just accept their reality instead of fighting it. And once you've accepted, once you've recognized this thought or this emotion or this feature about yourself, only then are you in a position to grow past it. And this is because whenever we're fighting something, especially for example a thought, maybe you're having an anxious thought, a sad thought, a negative thought about yourself, the more you fight it and you try to get rid of the emotion or the thought, the more you give it power, and therefore the more present it is, which is completely the opposite of what you're trying to do. However, if you just sit down and you're like, yeah, I'm feeling like this, yeah, I'm at this stage of my life, yeah, this is a thought that I can't get out of my mind, and you sit down, you recognize that thought, you recognize that emotion, and you're like, this is the reality of where I'm at.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Only once you've actually come and accepted are you then on a basis where you can grow. Because if you keep fighting this thought, you keep giving it power. This could apply to things like your features. Maybe there's a part of you that you don't accept. You look in the mirror and you ignore this feature about yourself because you don't necessarily like it, or you ignore a certain part of your character because you don't really like it. Maybe you tell lies a lot.
Okay.
Or maybe sometimes you could be really rude and you're kind of aware of this area of yourself and you're kind of aware of this trait in your personality. Whether it's a feature about yourself or a thought that you're failing to recognize because you don't like it, there's nothing wrong with you being against these negative things, but don't fight them before you accept them. And after you accept them, you are gonna fight them, but in a way that's not necessarily drawing more attention to this negative thing. Society is just telling us that we have to appear to this certain beauty standard, that we have to think this way, that we have to do these things in order to be normal, that you have to get married by 30. But if that's not where you are in life, if that's not you, stop fighting it and just accept. It doesn't benefit you to lie to yourself. Like, you can lie to other people, but deep down when you're lying to yourself about what you're feeling, about where you're at in life, about anything, and you're failing to accept these things that might not be the most beautiful things to think or the most beautiful things to be, the more you lie to yourself that they're not a reality, the more they become a reality. And if you ever want to move on from where you're at, whether it be your thoughts, whether it be your emotions, whether it be your place in life, your occupation, your physique, your spiritual journey, whether you want to lie to yourself that you're up here when you're actually down here, don't give yourself pressure to be where you're not or to feel like you have to be where you're not. Instead, just accept where you are and move up from there. For example, a pimple. Okay, the more you try to mess with a pimple and like pop it and stuff, the more it will leave a scar on your face. And then it just becomes a longer process and you have to wait for the scar to heal, when you could have just waited for your body to do its thing. And yeah, it's gonna be on your face and it will be distracting and irritating you, but just give it some time. Acknowledge that it's there, let the pimple heal by itself, and your skin will go back to normal, as opposed to if you irritated and messed with it. So it's the same type of concept. I'm not saying that you shouldn't want the pimple to be there. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with being like, I don't want this pimple, or I don't want to be here in life, or I don't want these thoughts. What I'm saying is accept that they're there, accept that you have this pimple, and once you accept and you just leave it alone, it will go away. Once you accept and you're like, okay, I have this going on, but what can I do about it? Then you will advance. And that is basically my message for today. I hope you had a good week and I hope you enjoyed this video. If there's any specific videos or topics that you would like me to talk about, I might, although I kind of just be doing my own thing on here, so you can comment whatever you'd like to see below and I'll consider. But other than that, have a lovely, lovely day. I'm actually supposed to be going somewhere and I'm blood clot late, so I'll talk to you guys. You can follow my Instagram also and like and subscribe if you would like to. Bye!